And thanks for tuning into the Epoch News. I'm Angela Anderson. Today's news story is written by Ivan Penchikov. So has President Trump's request to build the border wall finally come true? Well, a builder from North Dakota thinks so. He is offering to build 234 miles of border wall for $1.4 million. This plan would make it 80% less expensive than the original request for the government to build the project. Tommy Fisher, the CEO of Fisher Sand and Gravel Company, told the Washington Examiner that the government is paying too much for the wall. Fisher said for $4.31 billion he can build the wall, featuring paved roads, border technology and a warranty. In a tweet, the company said, "We're still here. The wall is still needed for the safety of our American citizens. Let Fisher Industries get to work." Fisher told the Washington Examiner, "Our whole point is to break through the government bureaucracy." Congress approved some $1.4 billion in funding for 55 miles of border wall in the Rio Grande Valley, which falls far short of President Trump's request of $5.7 billion. Fisher said that the $1.4 billion could be used to build the 55 miles in the Rio Grande Valley and an additional 214 miles of walls elsewhere. The funds allotted by Congress can only be used in the Rio Grande Valley. After Congress failed to deliver the $5.7 billion requested by the President and the Department of Homeland Security, Trump shifted $3.1 billion from the Treasury and Defense Departments towards wall construction. The President also declared a national emergency, clearing the way to reallocate an additional $3.6 billion from the military budget. As Trump predicted, the emergency declaration was challenged in court. The court challenge does not affect the $3.1 billion shifted from the Treasury and Defense Departments, bringing the effective border funding total to some $4.5 billion. A representative with the Army Corps of Engineers told the Washington Examiner that the department has not yet requested bids from the private sector. A Fisher Industries video shows a border wall proposal which includes roads elevated on mounds. Border Patrol agents could drive up to the elevations to surveil the territory on the Mexico side of the border. The company tweeted, "Our wall will provide protections for all Americans, but our proposal is more than just a wall. It's infrastructure for border agents." Representative Kevin Kramer toured Fisher Industries in July last year, along with Kelly Armstrong, a Republican candidate for the House of Representatives. Armstrong praised Fisher for his knowledge about the project. Kramer and Armstrong viewed the Fisher Industries patent concrete wall forming system, which allows for concrete to be poured on site of the wall construction. Last year, Kramer co-sponsored the Border Wall Trust Fund Act, which would allow American citizens to donate funds towards construction of the border wall. In May last year, Fisher and his company announced the purchase of 1,075 acres of property along the Mexico border in Southern California to showcase their border security system construction abilities. And according to Customs and Border Protection data, in February this year alone, illegal border crossings spiked even higher, with more than 66,000 arrested. And since October last year, Border Patrol has arrested almost 268,000 people at the border. The numbers are on target to reach beyond 640,000 by October. And that's all for today's news story. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and please make sure to show your support by liking and subscribing to our channel. I'm Angela Anderson. Thanks for watching.